Rice foot. Damn it. Kinda fucked. I don't know how I beat Ezreal Karma. Kinda sucks if he thermos this, then like he can get this hack there, so I have to knock in Fervor. That won't be that bad though. Level up Swain. And deny him the target. And he gets rid of one of his thermos for like my leviathan. Like you will find. Oh, he has to like stun this because nothing else can stop it unless he plays another chop up. Still Tempest is fine. It's really a cheap spell. He's gonna get it off eventually. I don't think we can really deny him the value of that. So we're gonna do something like this. I shouldn't be able to deny it right now. If he does, we're just gonna Sejuani and try to kill it next turn. So even if he tries to play like some spells, like Mystic and Mushroom or something, our Swain should still get through. Because it's like Ionia and PNZ, we kind of have to develop. We really kind of wanted to like play Bjerg and possibly Archer or Tavern Keeper to just go wider. But I think Sejuani is like a bigger threat. He could open up with like a stun and then thermo, I think, right? You have enough? Yeah. He could stun thermo. He has to have stun, right? So if he stuns this, he has to stun this, right? If he has concussive though, I feel like he okay, will. Now we level up Swain. Culling. Damn it. He wants to play Karma here. Another Karma. He already used one will. You can thermo it. We have another one. You gotta use one thermo. That second thermo down.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Order, sir. Bring forth our army.
The Fox are really good because if he plays anything like Karma or Ezreal this turn, they'll get stunned next turn, and then we flock them. He got our health pot. Another mushroom cloud. Yeah, he's kind of fucked. Even if he plays like Chump Bump, we could just like Fervor Face with this. Stun it. Attack him. Do like 7.
Leave them nothing.
Where there is life, there is hope.
What's funny is like we actually misplayed right there because we should have just hit face and won off of
Praise the Noctora. Remember
the
this day.
leviathan. Whatever. It's kind of funny that we beat Karma Ez like that. Yo, Sempi, are you still there? Just to let me know if the quality got better. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. I just noticed you followed, sorry. Swain Sejuani? Someone's finally learning the ways? The mirror match for the first time ever.
Sure about that? Done yet?
Let the flames take you.
Guess I kill that with this hand, right? Yeah. So he's building the Sejuani, which is really good. Culling is an insane top deck. Holy shit.
Control is a mountain and covered in ice.
This is a bit scary of a culling, but it just allows us to get it in right here.
Heed my words. Witness strength.
Fair enough. I shouldn't have done that early. Fuck. Like, for some reason I thought we were attacking right there. I don't know how I fucked that up. Like, and now we're getting smoked by this fucking. Oh no. Not good. I thought we could attack that turn somehow. I thought we were gonna smoke him right there.
The few.
You own
Keep ones on the house. Let's talk about your dad.
I think we actually lost. Like, he just has too much progress because
Prepare the cargo. There is no excess when victory is at stake.
that's so good in slow matchups. If he didn't get Leviathan though, we might be okay. But he probably did, right? Like, Sejuani or Swain is so good for him right now. Like, that's so crazy. Yeah.
There is no excess when victory is at stake. Artillery barrage! Victory awaits!
Ah, we lost. Ah, you can just freeze that.
pain is nothing.
Hey, is it good?
By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General!
Don't have another culling. Gotta use 2 cullings.
Artillery barrage! Bleed for nothing. Darken the skies! I will break them.
So Leviathan would level up Swain, that's it though. So we need to like fervor Swain, it's better than 1 Leviathan.
Patience is a tactician's greatest something that chill off.
So I basically lost, like, he's just, everything's leveled up and ours is shit. Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, you're commenting on a lot of my videos. That's cool. Fuck, I think we go.
Victory at any cost.
So, yeah, this is the mirror match. I've never had this mirror match before in my life, and he honestly like lucked out because he played City Breaker, and I missed. Well, he didn't luck out too because I misplayed. But like for some reason I thought I was attacking. I don't know how I messed it up, but I thought I was attacking, so I culling the thing so I could get a bunch of Swain attacks in. But I was on defense after I cullinged, and then like that just sucked.
Artillery barrage! Such little lies. Darken the skies! I will break them. Bleed for Noxus. Such little lies.
So he has 1 point of damage and then 3. So if he gets another Leviathan. We're just gonna play this. If he has an answer for this, we just lose. It is what it is.
Knocked and ready. A true Freljordian welcome. I'll protect the villages.
Hey, what's up, Delacroix or Croix?
For nothing. Fire! I will break them. Darken the skies! Such little lies.
Only the strong survive.
Bleed for nothing. I will break them. Fire! Bleed for Noxus. I will break them. Such
It was so weird.
How about another round?
Bring me chaos.
So he has to stop this. Got him. Damn! That was a crazy mirror match. I thought we lost that when he got the city breaker when we misplayed and didn't kill it. Oh man, that's crazy. That was my first ever mirror match against this fucking deck. No one plays this shit. I literally, I don't know if it's like egotistical, but I'm like fairly sure that guy's only playing it because of me. Like I've been playing it a lot recently, and I feel like his name's familiar. I literally think that he saw me playing that a lot and I'm winning a lot and he used it. I don't know, but because he had like my same list. I don't know. That's weird, but I never ran into that mirror match before. Fuck, what is that? What's going on here? That's weird. Yeah. So, okay. Well, now, by the way, now that you're here, Sempi or whatever you want to be called, Zexiel, I'll just show you if you want, like kind of like, like so basically it's the reason it's like hard to answer your question is because it really does depend on the matchup. So for example, I don't know if you pay attention, but that game that we just played against, because it was a mirror match, you actually want to be more late game, because early game won't work. We don't have enough early game cards in this deck to like fuck them up that early. So what you want is you want to have more of your end game cards. So I kept a Sejuani, a Swain, and a Leviathan in my starting hand. Because I know that like you need those cards. If you don't get those cards, we're gonna lose. Like for example, you just saw if he would have drew another Leviathan, he would have won that game probably. But he didn't, and we had two because we kept one in our starting hand. So because we kept a Leviathan in our mulligan, we kind of won that game. Like, and that's why like mulligans obviously are important, and you have to know like what you're against. In the mirror match, you always want to be a little bit greedier, and a little bit more late game, at least in this deck. And so, yeah, in this deck, like you want to keep. So I kept Ember Maiden. I knew that he'd probably death hand it, but like if he didn't death hand this or kill it somehow, this would be a big way to level up my Swain. And I kept Swain in my hand. Sejuani is fine, especially if I got City Breaker. He got it, luckily for him, I didn't get it. But then I had Leviathan. So even though he had his Sejuani basically leveled up like on turn 8, when I only had like one level up for Sejuani, I was able to get my pieces on board and level it up fast enough, and keep him stalled long enough. I was able to stall that one attack turn with like Sentry, and I stalled him just long enough to get my pieces on board, and then he was fucked. And then because I kept Sejuani in my starting hand, when I drew more Sejuanis, they were able to be used as Furies to keep my stuff alive. Like 2 different times he tried to kill my things with like Phlox and stuff, and I was able to Fury to survive. Like if he would have killed my Leviathan at any of those times, or unless he targeted something else earlier than that too, but definitely my Leviathan once. If I didn't keep that Sejuani in my starting hand, I probably wouldn't have been able to survive. It's possible I would have drew into it, but it's like that keeping that Sejuani in my mulligan was super important there. Keeping the Leviathan like in my mulligan won me the game. Like but against like certain aggro decks, for example, you would need to look for early cards. Like for against early aggression, you actually want cards like Death's Hand, even possibly Culling. You want Sentry. You might even use Icefield Archer early. You definitely want House Spider for blockers, right? You want Tavern Keepers. Even Fervors. Fervors, like you can like block a unit and then fervor into another unit. So like if you're against aggro, you want to look for cards that can like slow them down, because all you care about is stopping their damage until you get to late game. So against aggro, you would look for all these early options, right? And then against like the mirror match like we just saw, you want more of the late game options. Like you need Leviathan for sure. Like you keep it in your hand. By the way, this also applies to like other slow matchups. Like for example, in that video, I don't know if you probably didn't watch it. It's like 2 hours fucking long. But yesterday, the video I posted, I played against this guy doing Swain spiders like 3 different times, and in those matchups, I'd always make sure to keep Leviathan, right, and like kind of these pieces, but mainly Leviathan, because it's gonna go late game, and you want your Leviathan on board, right? And also, the more Leviathans you have, the more likely you're able to survive, like his vengeances and ruination, right? So if he like Leviathans and ruinates, you have a Swain next turn, which is good because it gives you a free Swain, right? And then if the vengeance is your Swain, hopefully you have another Leviathan for the turn after that. Then he needs to have another vengeance, you know what I mean, to stop your other Swain from coming out. And he's using all his mana each turn, like 7 to 9 mana, to just stop your one card, but you keep refilling with Leviathans, right? Like Leviathan gives you another good card, Swain. And so you basically can just skip, if you just have a pretty greedy mulligan, a lot of times you can just skip past certain decks if they're really slow and just go to late game and beat them late game. I even beat Karma Ez earlier today, and it's it was kind of different because I did keep a Leviathan and got 2 of them, and it did work out. But that's it's mainly because like this deck can't really go that aggro, and if you do try to go aggro, it just gives them a lot of targets. So for the most part, you don't want to play that much units. You want to just like basically play Babbling Bjerg on 4. You could kind of play like an Ember, like you never really get away with an Ember Maiden, but you can kind of play like a Grenadier, for example. Because if he kills Grenadier, you still get a proc of your Sejuani from the death. So like Grenadier isn't the worst play early, just to spend some mana. City Breaker's not bad either, because sometimes it'll bait out like multiple cards. It might even bait out like a Thermal Beam, which is really good. And if they don't care about this can like just start ticking and be really, really dangerous for them, right? So City Breaker's pretty good against like those decks. And then obviously again Leviathan, you play Leviathan, they go fuck, they thermo it, but now you have a Swain. Now you play Swain, they're like shit, do we stun? Then they stun it, right? And they're spending all their mana just worrying about these cards, and you're just playing more. And so, yeah, but again, it really just is hard because it really depends on, you have to understand basically what the enemy's game plan is to have the best mulligan. You want to understand what their game plan is, and figure out if you first of all care about their game plan, like do you have to stop their game plan, or do you not care and you just want to do your game plan, and then you can like greed out if you know that you're not worried about the early game. Plat 4. So I mean, Plat 4 isn't bad. It means you're better than a lot of people, right? But yeah, the main thing probably holding you back from like climbing is literally just like knowing the enemy's decks. Like what I recommend is like watching a lot of streams. My stream isn't the best. It sucks because like I want you to watch my stream, but like if you're really trying to get better at this game, you might not necessarily just want to watch my stream. You might want to like watch other people that are playing a bunch of different decks. Like for example, I hate playing like TF Ezreal and like They Who Endure and stuff. But like I hate those meta decks, but at the same time, those are good decks, and you might want to at least watch people play them, so you know how they play, right? And then you can either play them, or you can even play them as well, and then you can, because they're good, and you can learn how to use them. But like playing them or watching other people play them is actually pretty good, because even if you don't want to play them, at least you know what they're trying to do to you, and you're ready to expect things. Like one of the main things that helped me climb was just, yeah, understanding what the enemy is trying to do. Like when I first got to Masters, I was playing against a lot of deep with aggro burn like a long time ago, and you really have to like play very smart into deep, or else you get like killed very like they're running all kinds of whales and grasps and vile feasts. Like if you don't play around it, like everything you could have, you can just lose so easily. Like you have to for example against deep, you would keep Fervor and Mystic Shot in your mulligan, because if they play that 3/2 lifesteal like Toad thing, you would have to play the Mystic Shot, because Mystic Shot would actually be net life for you. Like so you'd want to Mystic Shot the Toad, and then you would Fervor any grasp they send, right? And if they keep getting them, if they get lucky and get like 3 grass, 3 whales, like 3 vials, you're kind of fucked. But like you have to make sure you mulligan properly, keep your cards, like play around Vile. Don't open attack when they're probably gonna have Vile. Make sure you play your other cards. If they Vile, you don't get like punished. Like, but yeah, you really have to like know what the enemy is trying to do. If you really want to like climb pretty easily. And it just really takes time. You just gotta, but like watching streams helps of other weird decks. Like if, for example, by the way, I also like had I made like an Excel spreadsheet, and I was just keeping track. Like I had one deck I really like to play, and I would just keep track. Why am I? Can't always do that. I would just have like matchup tables. So I'd put like I had in an Excel spreadsheet like all the different matchups I played. I would write down what deck I played, if I won or lost, and then I would write down if I attacked on evens or odds, and then I had like a little notes section for like any weird notes I wanted to put down, and you just keep track of it. And then after you play like 20 plus games, you kind of know, okay, I lost every single time to blank deck, right? And whatever deck that was, you might be able to think, okay, if I'm losing every single time to that, is there a reason for it? Maybe check your notes if you had anything down. Maybe write down why you lost in the notes, stuff like that. Like, you can be really nerdy. I got really nerdy with it, and it was pretty fun. Like, as soon as I started taking it seriously, it was like pretty easy to climb. But yeah, it's kind of this game's kind of cool because it's like if you really put the time in and like and pay attention and like have a decent memory about things that are happening, you can get like pretty good at this game. It's get you pretty far. But yeah. I could try to like explain more of my decisions too. I'm not that good at it. I just kind of like play it. I get really focused. Like I'm thinking a lot, but I don't say it to you guys, which is not that good. But I don't know, I hope I'm not boring you guys. I should probably play. Sorry. But you probably heard of Swim, right? Swim taught me a lot, like of just like the game in general. Like how like open attacking and like developing all that stuff. Like there's so much little things in this game too that can give you like, by the way, passing is super important. Like if you're the slower deck, passing is like good. This is hard because like Leviathan is really good in this matchup, but it's pretty slow, and Double Giant could mess me up. I think I'll kick Leviathan, but I'll keep Sejuani for his Sejuani. Maybe turn 6. I'll probably draw Leviathan anyways off Babbling Bjerg, so it's pretty good. Okay, he drew Open Hawk, obviously, because he's a good player. He doesn't have enough mana to culling or anything, so we just take the free kill on this Omen Hawk. Oh, he let it through. That's really good for us. We get a Sejuani proc and 3 damage.
Gotcha.
So we could just stun it and stop its whole entire attack, but
I'm through waiting.
yeah, that's probably good for him. The pass. We could Bjerg, but I kind of want to start building up a City Breaker. So City Breaker will start. If he isn't calling this, then might start getting out of hand for him. He actually can't stop this, so I'm just gonna take it. Unless he elixirs, but I'd rather him elixir right now on a defensive round. So our Swain's like over halfway. Sejuani's got 2 out of 5.
Winter take you.
We're doing pretty good.
Up there in the mountains. Hot on the trail.
That's good attack from him. He'll get some damage in now.
Through waiting. They're coming. Hide. Sure about that?
Our Death Hand can kill that, so we don't really won't. Even though we take one more extra damage, but now we can Death Hand that. That's really good for him. Cleared my whole board. So we're gonna wanna probably get Sejuani down. It's gonna flip soon.
Carved from the savage cold.
These stories were true.
If he has Fury, that's kind of whack. That wouldn't be the worst Fury. I think he should probably save it. That was really good that he didn't have another unit to play. Sejuani is very close to leveling. The level next turn. The open attack right now isn't that good. We can House Spider to have 2 chump blockers. And if he open attacks, we can Death Hand that and kill that. I think we actually would kill that because we don't want to risk our Sejuani dying.
Face
My arrow won't miss.
leave no survivors. Prove your
I think we can block this because we do have Fury this turn, probably.
the calm before the storm.
This is a bit risky of a block because like if this Sejuani dies, we're not gonna be able to play it again for a bit. I figured he's just gonna harsh, right? We wouldn't kill the enemies with Fury, so I think we just chill. Yeah, I thought he was gonna culling, so now we can save it. See, I wanted to play Swain, but if he had culling right there, it would have been really good for him.
I was forged.
Because then we would have had to play Sejuani this turn. And we'd much rather play Leviathan this turn.
Prepare the cargo.
So now if he plays Sejuani of his own, it's not. Yeah, it's actually very good for him. Let's just on our attack, but we froze his board. I think we're fine. He shouldn't be able to do it. He only should be able to double decimate this turn exactly. Right? So I think we're fine. We'll see, but he only has 5 mana, so I shouldn't be able to, he'd have to like, he shouldn't be able to kill this, I don't think. Like, he shouldn't be able to kill any of these units. And then we're gonna freeze his whole board again next turn. And then we're gonna attack with Swain for the lethal. We might even top deck Fervor. So we should be fine. Yeah, we should be good. So his whole board is frozen. It's stunned. Shouldn't be able to stop this attack from going through. Got him. Easy peasy. Another 3 win streak.
My conflicts end only one way.
This deck is actually like so good in this meta right now. It's actually kind of insane. Like, like what's funny is that's his only hope of winning that game was to play Farron, and I already had Sejuani leveled up, so it was frozen. Like, his only hope that game was to play Farron. Like, that's the only time I ever lose to Ashe Sej is when they play Farron, and he still can lose if he plays Farron. Like, it's kind of insane. It's just more close because like he can do 12 fucking damage to you, you know what I mean? And they have enough ways to like get chip in for 8 damage before turn like 9. So like you can lose to Farron a lot of the time. But it's cool that like even if their one win con is not even like a guaranteed win con. It's like you can still beat it. Karma TF, that sounds troll but kind of scary. I don't like Arts Veil. I like Spider. Kind of.
We each hold a world within. The dragon binds us.
Yeah, it's really good. I think he realized that I could have Flock or something, but either way, it's good for me to get Sejuani damage in.
I need more hands. Okay, ready.
Ah, fuck. I didn't really expect that pass, but it is what it is.
But tall as a mountain and covered in ice.
I probably should have expected that pass, because, like, it's a garbage attack. Like, they both die into spiders. But I kind of wasted mana right there. I mean, it's fine, though. We gotta actually proc a Sejuani, though.
Deal me in. Eyes open.
So, now it's a good time to, I think just kill the, kill that. Like, we could just do an attack. He probably blocks this, kills that, right? And kills that, and I get 2 in. Oh, he got damage in? I think we're fine. We already got damage in that turn, no need to be super aggro, I don't think. That might be a misplay. Then I get the extra chip in.
Stow the rations, shackle the prisoners.
What the fuck? That's funny. I guess we just do that. There's not. He shouldn't have that many like big attack units that I have to like stun. I don't think it is good to like do like on Karma with a flock, but I don't have flock, so. Hey, he got rid of his pilfers. Good. I hate the pilfers. If he wants to play Karma here, it'll die to Fervor. That's pretty good.
Never lost a fair game. Good one. Blue as the serpentine. You gotta believe me! You picked the losing side! Find me a flea-ridden lump!
See, I knew I had to attack first, so you can't like play another unit. And so like he lets this one go through, right? Then I'm gonna kill it. Now my Swain levels up.
Merely pawns in a greater game.
That's the second TF dead. Oh yeah, I thought that level up. I didn't Fervor, I'm a silly goose.
I'm always up for a round or two. Warm hearts and hot soup.
So we're just gonna go ahead and kill his last TF here after he tries to level it up. I was gonna say, like, okay. He stole my Culling Strike. Very cool. And he winked at me. That was good. That was actually a good wink on his part.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
Deploying!
Hopefully he doesn't have Riptide Rex here. If he doesn't, we're in a good spot. All his TFs are dead.
Keep up, keep up.
So we kind of do want to attack with Leviathan, but it never gets through, right? I think we just want to Fervor that, so he can't get a Plunder into next turn for like, because he probably wants to get like a what's it called? A Riptide Rex in, so I think we're gonna Fervor it. He has no TFs. Okay, he has 2. That's really annoying, actually. Like, maybe I should attack then. I wasn't gonna attack, but like, now that he has 2, that's kind of, I can't really deal with that easily.
My path is clear.
Now it's actually kind of funny because now we can stop. I don't think his Plunder matters though that much anymore now, does it? We just play like a Swain. Like, what is his Plunder gonna do?
My hand, Noxus rise.
What could he have that's scary?
I knew, and now I am.
Fuse is lit!
Fuck. I guess that's kind of scary. Now we can get rid of a lifesteal unit before it gets too big. And level up Swain, I guess.
Sacrifices must be made.
I don't know how good that is. Maybe we should have saved that. Like if he just passed, for example, right? Like,
Let's do this.
then that's gonna be a 6/6 lifesteal next turn.
My wisdom is now my strength.
If we do this, it's pretty scary for him, I think, actually. I kind of want a leviathan, but I feel like that takes our whole turn. This, we still have some options left, and now he's worried about our Swain ending the game. And even if he doesn't have, if he finds a way to block our Swain, we can just kill his 6/6 lifesteal. Pretty good for us. We can even just like drag it with something else and go for overwhelm and over attack. So he's in a tough spot, I think, right here.
The answer lies within. We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Got something for 'em? How about another round? Venge or perish.
We can do that because we can always flock it later. And then this he should block this, right? And then that'll freeze his board. Something like that, I think, is better. We actually should have swapped these, I guess.
Why are you here? You can't do this.
Yeah, we should have swapped these. But it doesn't really matter. He's gonna block it regardless. Nothing happens, right? Doesn't matter. He just kills these. We still got this week. I think we're fine. He played 4 Maker Range because of Karma. Didn't hit my Swain once.
After the battle for ruins.
We have a lot of units down now too, so like it's even if he has Rex, it shouldn't like really do anything. Like Rex should not be able to kill my big units.
To their knees.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Fuse is lit!
We maybe shouldn't have tapped out just like because he might have been scared of Fervor, but he always has to make the first action because of the Leviathan anyways. So I don't think it really works as a bait. Okay, we won. I don't think he could draw anything that would save him. We got him. 4 win streak today?
History will remember us.
We're climbing by accident. The hell? My phone. Oh, my music. What happened to it? My bad. You're probably bored as shit. Okay, so Braum Anivia is really annoying. You want to get like late game cards hard. Culling isn't that bad for Braum. This isn't that bad. City Breaker can start getting me like snowballing. Babbling should get me something good. But this matchup is super annoying. This matchup usually takes a long time and we end up losing. So I guess we'll see. Like usually this deck it can't win for like 20 turns, but now they can win because it just kills all of our stuff. Super boring.
Where are you?
We're getting our late game cards though.
They're out there. I'll spot them. Coming in hot! Safeguard our homes. No. Try me. Light the signal fires.
That attack never gets in because all the chump blockers he has. So now the cool thing about this is like he can't do much to this. And if he plays his own Braum, we just culling it. Ah, fair enough. Now I think about it, I didn't realize he would vial his own thing. Now I think about it, if I thought about it a bit more, I could have probably outplayed that. Because he wants to vial his unit. Because what would he do with Braum? Like, is he gonna drag the City Breaker? Like, he wouldn't get the unit, right? So he was probably gonna vial his own unit first, and then I could have responded with culling. So I think that would have been the better play. Like, wait for him to vial first. I was a bit afraid of him like having fervor, to be honest, but I think it's better to play on vial than fervor. Now the question is, like, do we fervor this and kill that, or I think it's fine, right? You get grasp then. That wouldn't stop it. Avalanche? Yeah, Avalanche is good there. I would have wanted at least one more proc. We're gonna go ahead and Swain. Hope we can't do anything about it. He probably vengeances though, yep. We can always Bjerg right now to hopefully we get Leviathan. You could Anivia here, I guess. Got Leviathan for turn 8. So I think we're gonna do a culling on this. And then we're gonna play Ember Maiden to kill the egg and get a good open attack. Now his best card right here now is going to be Vile Feast. That's obviously a wink right there. If he Vile Feasts my own card, he can save himself a little bit of damage. If he doesn't have Vile Feast and he already used one, then he's probably facing a lot of damage this turn. And we're going to force some spell mana out of him right now on this attack. But then he doesn't have enough mana to stop our Leviathan. Like, what sucks is he actually wants to let this through right now. And that hurts. Taking 6 is bad. So he probably wants to Vile, which eliminates Ruination from his range. And he still takes 3. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. To get a missed call, I guess. Wait, no, never mind. It's like I thought he was gonna get Anivia back. He gets a spider back. Why did he? What the fuck? Hey, what's up, Scissors? So he wants. What's funny is he wants to ruin right now. And he wants to ruinate, but he might get greedy and pass to me. And it'd be so funny. I love when players try to pass instead of bail the ruination, and then I just pass back. So funny to me. He avalanches, which gives him a unit which is kind of cute, I guess. I think we're gonna do that, and then we can still play Swain and Flock.
My talons are frost, my wings the bitter winds.
Victory awaits. By my hand will not strive.
So there's no point in blocking this, well, other than this, because like he's just gonna level up next turn. We can't kill the egg. What we are gonna do is kill the Braum though, even though it doesn't really matter.
They should thank me
Now we're a bit scared of Ruination, so we're gonna open attack next turn. We actually have lethal, I think. If he, depending on what he has, so. He needs like a vengeance now. That will not be enough, sir. Sorry to tell you. Got him.
sacrifices must be made.
It's like I don't think we've lost today. Holy shit.
Raise the Noctora.
I have to make another 2-hour video, man, of another fucking 10 win streak. God damn it. It takes so long to render. I'm running out of thumbnails for this fucking deck. I'm gonna have to use like whack pictures of like the default skins. Okay, Braum Zed. This used to be a oh my god, he has 4,400 LP. Alright, looks like we're gonna get our first L. Yeah, this might be our first loss finally. Oh whale. Maybe not.
How can Roman
I'm seeing shimmers in this honesty.
eyes blazing bright as torches? First we fight the machine.
This plays around elixir, and this deck usually runs like 2 or 3 of them. So he probably does have it, but he needs double now. And even if you use double, that's so funny. Oh my god. Poor guy.
Gotta believe me!
Wow. Are we gonna win this again, man? Come on, that's not. It doesn't make any sense. We could have waited till next turn to do that. To get an extra Sejuani proc, but I'm a bit afraid of Fury. They run like usually 2 Furies. And now if he plays a big elusive, we just play Sejuani. I'm not really afraid of that card, to be honest. Like, what does it do? Kill that? He can kill my Grenadier, but he just gives me a...
There's always a way out.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
Good luck. Have fun.
He's so lucky he doesn't, I don't know, Fury. I mean, I guess I would use 2.
It is easy, see?
Pain is not
We can still lose this game. But we're in a good spot.
Born for conquest.
If he Furies, we Fury. Now he would need second Fury, and what's funny is even if he second Furies, it doesn't die, but now he wasted all of his like buffs. Like it doesn't die, but now that his our unit doesn't die, I guess it dies to Braum, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he didn't care, maybe?
Unknown brain. Marvin Divine. I said all the lies. Cried saying that I wasn't right. Yet I was right by your side. You manipulator. Playing games. Your friends commentators. And I don't know what you say about our private conversations.
So we're taking 8, 5. We don't need that anymore, so we'll block that. I'm gonna just Leviathan. Oh my god. Taking a lot of damage, but it might be okay.
This is fun, yes?
So the cool thing about this is that next turn we'll have enough mana for Bjerg, and then Bjerg is hopefully going to draw us another Sejuani, and then Sejuani is leveled up. So right now, as of now, it stuns the elusive and the 2 3/3s. This levels up Braum, so I don't know if we need to attack. His board is full, like now he has to like clear his own board. If he does play something big, we actually have Ice Fill now. We just top deck it because we're a good player. I didn't Battle Fury. Yeah, we got him. What was that guy's name?
Praise the Noctora. Remember this day.
That guy had like 4.4 KLP. It did too. Yeah, we played Ray Truda. He is rank 27. Only 27? That's